Hello and welcome. Today's Mix It Up Monday is coming to you from the road. I am currently in Juneau, Alaska, and I am at an Airbnb that is fantastic in Douglas. And if you're interested in coming to Alaska and want to know more, I'll be more than happy to talk about it off camera. So, this week's Mix It Up Monday is fantastic, and we have a great sketch that I will place up here for you guys to see in the corner so you can see what's going on. But there were some things that I really loved about this sketch. One is the strips that go this way underneath the photo and then this way, so it kind of gives you kind of a stripy looking thing going back and forth. And this is my photo. So this is us hanging out. This is actually from the campground that we stayed at in Haines, Alaska. Yes, I freeze everywhere I go, so I take a Snuggie, and it is a total joke, and I'm okay with that now, just being in the Snuggie. So here is where I'm kind of headed. Let's dig down. I want to use this paper right here. I pulled some things for us to use. This paper right here is my background. This is a wood grain. I love it. This is from Hip Kit Club. But I love, love, love this wood grain. It is kind of a light peachy pink. Kind of gives off a little bit of a whitewash vibe, which is great. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of mixed media in this area behind my photo. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. This is also a cut file from Hip Kit Club. And when I first saw this cut file, I thought this would make an amazing stencil. And then over in the Hip Kit Club group, one of their design team members did exactly that. She printed hers full size. So let me pull out a full size version so you can see it. This is what it would look like if you printed it full size, which I thought was fantastic and looked great. But I don't know. I got really excited about the idea of it being smaller. So I did 4 of them. Now I will tell you, pulling all of these little lines out was not fun. But we sat last night and watched some TV and I pulled them out. So I'm planning on using this. I am not 100% sure if I want to do paste or if I want to ink blend. I'm kind of leaning towards ink blending, but we'll see when I get there. So kind of the idea was this is going to be a second layout, and I will try to remember to add a still shot of this one, of the bonus that I do with this. Because what I'm thinking is when I come in and ink it, it's going to leave this really cool look on the actual stencil, especially if I go with ink and not paste. So the thought was that this could then later become its own layout. I want to talk real quick about something that I thought was really super cool with this cut file. Again, this is Hip Kit Club. If you are a member, you get them for free. This cut files. If you are not a member, they have them for sale, and I think they're only $1 or $2, so that's fantastic. But okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to talk about words are hard. Okay, so I pulled out the big one because I really want you to be able to see what I was thinking. So one of the things that I noticed in this stencil, which I think is fantastic, is there are large areas. These are not so close that they would be difficult to cut. So follow me. How cool would this stencil be if we came in and we cut a border around each of these pieces and then reconstructed it? Do you see where I'm going? So you would have these pieces that would be cut out, but you would reconstruct them onto a background. That is what I plan on doing with this large one, because I think it would be easier to work with than trying to cut some of these, although that might be really cool to go along with. So I thought that was an additional interesting idea or thought using this stencil. So I'm going to grab out some inks and we are going to do some stenciling. Then, you know, the sketch has some stripes going across. So my thought was that I would use some of this Paige Evans. I love this and I thought it would look really super cute with the circles. So I think the 2 pieces will be enough to go across. Then I want to map my photo, probably using the same Paige Evans. I may pull out a piece of vellum, maybe ink on that as well. But yeah, so I'm going to turn the mic off. I'm going to speed up the video and we're going to put together a layout. loved it. So, wow. This one was a fun one. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to. And I think part of that's because I am not at home, and so I'm having to kind of dig and find things. I really love the way that the cut file created a stencil that then allowed me to add some inking, which kind of gives you the feel of some mixed media. The brown that I chose was from Simon Says Stamp. It's called Fawn. I kind of was hoping that put on here it might look a little bit like some wood burning elements, but I love the circles mixed in. Again, this is my Snuggie, and yes, I am living the Snuggie life only because I freeze and then I have to get all covered up, and it's just a thing, and I'm okay with it. So I'm going to add my journaling here on this little circle. I may come in even and add some things here. I did stick this down onto the envelope because I didn't want it to slide. But yeah, there it is. I will figure out how to get us some still shots of this. Again, I am not at home. I'm on the road. These are chronicles of camper crafting, even though I'm in an Airbnb this week. But I've got to figure out a place that I can get some good light and get some good photos, because this filming light isn't the best, but you know, it is what it is. And so here is our layout. I am so glad that you joined me for this month's Mix It Up Monday. Make sure you check down below for the links for everybody's pages. If you are not a follower, I would love to have you follow me here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. Those links will also be down below. What else do I want to tell you? Oh, make sure you check out everybody else's layouts. They are amazing. Yes, I got a little sneak peek. Shh, don't tell. Alrighty, friends, thank you so much for being with me. Until we are together again next time, go make some memories. Bye-bye.